Hello and welcome to the Basketball Soapbox. I am your host, Daniel Daly. Day one of the NBA playoffs has happened. 4 games on the slate. Let's get right into it. The Minnesota Timberwolves defeat the Los Angeles Lakers 117-95 in a surprising result to me. Did I think the Minnesota Timberwolves could take game one? Yes. That's not in the realm of the question. I think these guys are talented, especially with Anthony Edwards on the team. Anything's possible, right? It's not out of the realm. It's not far-fetched. A 22-point drumming over the Los Angeles Lakers, I did not expect that. I thought there would have just been a little bit more resistance from the Los Angeles Lakers, and that was not the case. And it wasn't like Anthony Edwards had a crazy game, 22 points, 9 assists, okay efficiency. Didn't really dominate the game like what you would expect him to do in order for the Minnesota Timberwolves to get a win of this nature, of that magnitude. But they basically shot the Los Angeles Lakers out the building, 21 from 42 from three, really stamping that on the game. Lakers take a 28-21 lead after the first quarter, and I'm thinking, okay, this game's going about how I expected. Timberwolves going to hang around. Lakers going to put them away late. I go away for a couple minutes and come back. The score is 47-37. And I'm like, what the hell happened for Minnesota to get a 10-point lead? And basically, Minnesota started shooting the hell out the ball, taking a 59-48 lead at halftime. And basically, the lead just ballooned from there, and they smacked the Los Angeles Lakers 117-95. Getting great production from Naz Reid, 23.6 for 9 from 3. He really changes the game for the Minnesota Timberwolves when they're able to go small and not have Rudy on the floor. Rudy Gobert, widely ineffective in this game, only basically not there. Had a block on LeBron, had 2 points, 4 rebounds. Not what you expect. You would figure if he had that type of stat line, the Lakers played him off the floor, and that just wasn't the case. The Minnesota Timberwolves just shot the hell out the ball and really got 50% from three, 21 makes. They shoot like that, they're probably going to win every fucking game in this series. But Jaden McDaniels was the guy of this game, story of the game. 25 points, 9 rebounds, 11 from 13 from the field, 3 from the outside. Basically, when he signed that contract last year, people were questioning it. He had that good playoff series, and everyone was questioning him being paid that much. But it looks like he can be the number 2, especially in the playoffs, next to Anthony Edwards, if he plays like that. 25 points with that type of efficiency. I'm not questioning anything. He played fantastic. Julius Randle also had a good game, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 from 6 from 3, knocking down a shot in that game. And if he can keep doing that for this team, they don't need Julius Randle to be that all-NBA player in New York that people were clamoring and trying to make up the production like Cat did. If he can play his role in this manner and help this team and be solid and not get in foul trouble and not get in his head and not be ineffective on offense, they're going to be okay. Our evidence by this game, they played pretty well. 29 assists to 15. I'll get to that in a moment. 45 points from the bench to the 13 of the Los Angeles Lakers. That's pretty significant in this game, especially when we look at the Los Angeles Lakers side of things. Luka Doncic, 37 points, but only 1 assist, and that's pretty much the story of the game. Luka looking like Luka, but only getting 1 assist shows how many guys were making shots, and the creativity that was on the offensive end for the Lakers just wasn't there. There was no separation there. There was no help for Luka Doncic in this game. LeBron had 19 points on 8 for 18 shooting, but not really a performance you expect from LeBron James in the playoffs. Kind of abysmal, not really doing much. Not as abysmal as Austin Reeves, who did have 16 points, but he had 2 points at halftime. And when you think about this team, how they were talking about LeBron and Luka, and you're talking about Austin Reeves added to the mix, and all those advantages that the Lakers were going to get, especially with Rudy Gobert on the court, those were non-existent in this game. Wildly non-existent. Minnesota beat them on the threes, beat them on the bench points, beat them on the assists, and basically derailed the Los Angeles Lakers and any chance they had in this game. By halftime, I would say, because that's when the tide started to turn, and they smacked the Lakers 117-95. We'll see what happens in game 2, see if there's any production from guys outside of Luka in this series. Let's continue to move on.